I don't have another moment to waste. It's time we did the news.
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey, presented by the St. Paul Saints.
I say thank you, St. Paul Saints. Get on down to CHS Field, man. Watch some baseball happen. SaintsBaseball.com. Great season ahead. Always a great time. Win or lose at CHS Field. And some big events happening this year. More on that to come. Ladies and gentlemen, I had a top story all picked out, but then I changed it because just now I found an article from the Star Tribune. And I'm specifically doing this story to prevent myself from spending gobs of money.
How did you read this? Isn't it behind a paywall?
I pay for it.
Man, you're lucky.
He has like 6 accounts.
I can't figure out how to cancel my Pioneer Press
You can't.
membership. I can't figure it out.
You can't.
I can't figure out. I'm not kidding
And
you.
once you do, you will get called. I think I was getting 6 to 8 calls a day on my cell phone. And I would say, take me off your list. And they would like talk trash. Whoever they hire sucks. No, screw that.
This is like the mob
paper.
in Vegas in
Yes.
the 70s. They're not letting you go.
You're getting rough talked by them?
By the Pioneer Press.
I exchanged
Killing
foul language
marketers.
with one of them.
Oh, man. All right. So anyway, but this is on the Minnesota Star Tribune website.
That's right.
Behind a paywall.
Minneapolis's sex world is long gone. Rosie, relax.
Yeah, well, he's been there more recently than Perkins.
He had a club sandwich there.
He was part of the frequent Flyers Club there.
I don't know why you guys are so mean to him.
I'm not. That wasn't me.
Leave the guy
Hawks
alone,
on
man.
his side.
He's not here to defend himself.
You
Let
can
the
own
man
a
be.
piece. You can own a piece of sex world in this online auction.
One of the stools.
Hope they clean that up.
Who would want a stool?
Who would want any piece of this?
I do.
Hold
I
on,
definitely do.
Corey. Hang
I
on.
definitely do. You've been thinking about spicing up your home decor lately? Of course you have.
Proceed.
As a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Minneapolis' famous yet recently shuttered sex shop Sex World is auctioning off hundreds of goodies. The legendary North Loop store, which closed in June of 2025 after 32 years in business, has made more than 400 items available on kbid.com. Now, I specifically am saying this because I want it all to be purchased before I have time to get on there. I've bought a lot of things on kbid.com. Christmas trees, Christmas blow-up things. I bought a car on kbid one time.
Yeah.
I did. So please run to kbid.com and buy these things before I get them. Bids run until April 9th. No! I know you're wondering, Corey, the 6-foot-long penis is not for sale. That was inappropriate, Rosie.
Yeah, Rosie, relax.
Come on, bud. Come on, bud. Come on, bud.
Yeah, please.
Come on, buddy.
Don't be weird.
Tamp it down.
Utah, give me 2.
You can't
There's only
handle
one.
two.
There's only one.
There's some interesting items.
Yeah, see? There's still a wealth of memorabilia for the discerning collector. The lot includes many vintage posters and signs for Sex World, other cheeky wall art with messages such as clothing optional beyond this point, erotic pleasures, and a St. Patrick's themed sign that proclaims, rub your shamrocks for luck.
That's going to be above your fireplace.
I'm going to have to build a fireplace first.
Rosie, stop.
Oh, here's a good. There's a decal. It's just got a voluptuous gal.
Okay.
Good size. And it says "Go Big" with exclamation points.
My top bid has to be $1,000. I can't go higher than that.
You got to set yourself a limit.
He's put a limit on everything.
There's a skeleton in a skeleton with dog in rocking chair.
Does it have an?
Let me see.
Yeah, does it have an?
I can't see because the dog is where the erection would be.
Does it have a boner?
Yeah, my God, you need.
It's a skeleton.
Yeah.
That was a clever play on words.
For sure.
Abbott loved it.
Abbott.
He loves old school power trip.
Vintage light up signs.
He doesn't love old school power trip. He loves me getting ripped to shreds.
That's what I
Yesterday
said.
he said it was his favorite show of all time.
Yes, that's exactly what he said.
He said he wishes the show had been 7 hours,
He
not
said
3.5.
free Nando.
For Zacco, just big
Nice.
number 69.
Yep.
I'm looking at the skeleton with dog and rocking chair, and I noticed it did have a power cord, so I went down to the description to find out more. And this is the description. Skeleton with dog and rocking chair does have a power cord, so it must light up or something.
Oh, wow. They're meat saucing this.
Yes. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks.
All this is on KFAN.com.
Have you seen the giant inflatable marijuana thing?
Oh, boy.
Look at the size of this thing. It must be, I mean, those guys are 6 foot tall. That must be 25 feet tall. Look at this thing.
That's a huge 25.
Look at this thing, Cor. Don't you want a big, giant blow-up thing?
Nope.
This is marijuana?
I don't.
Wow.
You know I'm going to try to buy that thing.
Yeah, you have to buy it.
And you know where it's going to end up?
Where?
Goodwill.
With the price tags.
I might just try to piss the Risteds off and buy a bunch of this to put on the walls at deer camp.
Yeah,
it's decorated so nice and rustic now. I'll just
Yeah. Your giant marijuana blow-up doll is scaring off the deer.
John, get with it.
And the skeleton in a rocking chair with an erection.
A bow nerve.
Hey, can we stay on brand, or do you have more on this story?
That's all
Otherwise,
I got. You're good.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention?
Did you guys see? Speaking of this is devastating for Rosie.
Oh, poor Roser.
Out of nowhere, Seville closing down. They announced that they are, quote, temporarily closed, but everybody else says it's indefinite.
What have we done?
So the, quote, iconic Minneapolis strip club, the Seville, closed.
I must be honest with you. I've not ever been in there.
I've been once.
I have not.
With,
far too classy for my strip club days.
I'm just going to stop you right there, Sauce. You don't have to tell us who you went into the strip club with.
I don't know if they want to know.
why you do that. But we all know who it was.
There's some
and
good
did he have
stuff
to
in
duck
there.
because he's so tall?
no, it wasn't him.
Bin full of HDMI cords.
Yeah, did you have to wait for him to finish up the 1020 sports?
Did he go, I can go for some canes?
No, I have not been to a strip club with that guy.
Thank God.
Yeah, thank you.
There's a GoFundMe to help the dancers and employees who have abruptly been told that they don't have any jobs.
What's the highest bid?
And I give
Well,
and I give.
They, as of Thursday, they were asking for $2,800. That was their goal, and they had raised $700.
Well, Hawk,
Yes, sir.
bid more.
The page's founder, Caroline Wilson, said this wasn't just a club.
See, well?
This was a family.
Yeah. I agree. That's a hard life, man.
Yeah.
What?
The stoned puppy brand new dog toy, and on it's like a dog toy in the shape of a marijuana leaf, and then and it says best buds.
Brilliant.
Oh,
That's
Sauce, you
brilliant.
need that.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
God, there's a sauce. You should purchase some. There's a ton of cigarette ad signs.
Oh, hell yeah.
yeah, and they're all
Newport,
covered.
alive with pleasure.
They're all covered
Yeah.
with DNA.
Oh, 100%.
That's why Hawk's been on all of them.
Menthol magic cools.
Man.
All the adult entertainment in Minneapolis is falling apart.
Yeah, we're
just
not
fading
adults.
away.
What's our guy going to do?
I don't know. Probably just go
Who's
get
your
breakfast
guy?
by
I don't know.
himself.
I can't find the damn
Is he going to
auction.
do anything about it?
I can't find the damn auction. How am I going to buy things if I can't find the damn auction?
I don't know if I want to help you.
Yeah, good point. You're probably helping me by not telling me.
Correct. Yes. Well said, Zacho.
There's some neon signs that
Oh, you know I want those.
with the shape of women.
Hey, Sauce, I'm not asking this like I know the answer, but I have to act like I don't know the answer. This is a serious question.
Yes, sir.
What do we have left for clubs in Minneapolis or the greater Twin Cities area? I mean, the VU's still there, right?
Yeah.
What else
Right
is-
next to J.D. Hoyt's.
You can't help yourself. But what else do we got? How many are even left in the cities?
KOD.
Yeah.
Is
I've
it
never-
what is that? Is
I've
that
never
that's by
been
you,
there.
kind of, right? Cottage
Inver
Grove,
Grove, yeah.
Inver Grove.
I've never been there.
Is Rick still a thing?
I
I think so.
So 3. But I mean, are we forgetting like 5 more? Or are we like?
Well,
are we
because there
close
was
to, is that the
Dream
entire
Girls.
list?
There was Dream Girls.
That's got to be gone.
Has to be. There's just no one down there anymore.
Yeah.
It's all just business folk.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot left.
Are there ones on the outskirts of the Twin Cities? Like if you go to small town USA,
The Cajun Club still open?
what the hell is
Well,
that?
I mean, you got Sugar Daddies up by
Yeah.
St. Cloud. I don't
Oh, right
know
on
if
the
that's
other
open.
side of
yeah.
yeah, I've seen that on the
Oh,
side
it is
of the
still
road.
open. Well, it's
Yeah.
open at 7.
Cajun Club?
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Seven?
Where is
It's out
that?
near Somerset. Oh, man. Greasy place. But
Yes.
Need a place with a good lunch buffet.
Where's the place you guys had to go that one time?
That was in Eau Claire. Or or whatever.
Right off the highway.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
Cruising Chubbies.
No,
Cruising Chubbies.
no.
Poppin' Chubbies?
Shooters, Showgirls.
That's it.
Shooters.
Yeah.
Against our will. And that's not much of an
And
exaggeration.
that doesn't sound real, but it is.
Nope, true story.
As you tell the story, and we've told this story a million times, that guy didn't want to go.
No,
That guy.
that's how
Yeah.
tired we were.
Yeah.
We were driving back from the Michigan Wolverines Gopher game in Ann Arbor. We were tired. 3 out of the 4 of us had zero interest in going.
mean,
And
none.
Chris was one of them. Think about, like you just said, think about that.
No,
That
come
guy
on.
was like, please, let's just go home.
Yeah, that guy.
So
Come on, man.
I voted no. Chris voted no. The other guy voted no. And then the 4th guy would have given up his entire life savings just to stop.
Yeah.
So we did. And it sucked.
So, Chris, would you
it
say
sucked.
that maybe you had fun there, though?
No,
I was ready to go since we walked in, and I'm still intrigued by it. I mean,
Yeah, he's been back.
no, I have not, but there was a pregnant lady
100%.
performing.
That's not an exaggeration.
That is not, and I didn't think that was a thing
No, I didn't either until that day.
until that day.
And that
you
was
guys sit in the
think,
back, and then the other
like,
guy
100%.
right up front.
They say to,
yes,
like,
sir. That is also true.
read stories to the mother's stomach and stuff so the baby can hear your voice and all that. That child is confused.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That child knows a lot of trick daddy.
That child loves Def Leppard.
Oh, yeah.
Pour some sugar on me is their
Yeah,
favorite song.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, 3 of us found a stool so close to the exit. It's like, we'll just be sitting here. You let us know when you're ready. The other guy is like, how do I get front row seats?
yeah,
And
yeah.
I think we almost fell asleep in our hands.
Yeah, we
waiting
were
for
ready
him
to
do
leave,
that.
and I walked up and I go, "Come on, dude, let's go." And he looked at me and he goes, "I live here now."
I did that once.
I live here now.
I did that once. And I
worst.
make a lot of jokes and I have a greasy sense of humor. I've never really been a strip club guy, right? If you go with a bunch of the troops and stuff, it was fun. But one of my close friends was like, I want to go to King of Diamonds. Will you drive me? I said, yes, I will. Went there. Forever, I didn't know where he was. I was like, what the heck? So I got a Coors Light and was sitting there and I dozed off, which is a terrible look.
It's just terrible.
You're just sleeping, assuming just that I'm hammered, drunk, not. Had the one Coors Light still. And then I look over, see him, and he told me that there was a sale on lap dances.
Oh my god!
So he couldn't afford not to. Basically, it was like an hour and a half.
What was the deal? Buy one, get one?
It was probably like buy one, get 2 free, but it was insane. And I was very pissed. And
you're a nice
I'm still
pal.
friends, but I will never forget that moment.
Yeah. Well, Tim, knock it off.
It wasn't Tim.
current bid $6. Next required bid is $7 for a pair of silicone prosthetic breasts.
Oh.
You had me at prosthetic.
Yeah.
Dude, I
Hold on, though. Those would be funny.
Perfect boobs.
How big are they?
I mean, I'm not the best judge, but I think they seem pretty. Oh my! I can't even show them on the stream.
I'd also like to see her topless.
Well
Tech-
said, Creed.
What's the bid right now?
It's $6. Well, next required bid is $7.
Hawk.
put the money down.
Yeah. Hawk's talking to himself.
A mini refrigerator. I wouldn't trust.
No.
My God.
No.
Gross. Just throw it
Yeah,
away.
throw it away.
Bottom of page 8.
Bottom of
About
page 8.
5 or 6 up there, you can see the.
Look at the Betty Boop thing. That's filthy.
Caution. They have a bunch of caution wet floor signs.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's gross.
You got to know that's the greatest discussion thing ever to put in your place.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm saying, look it. There's a pair of mannequin legs.
Okay.
Oh my God. Jeffrey Dahmer wants those.
Oh, there's another pair
They're
of
a little
breasts.
thin for what mine were,
If you're
but
just tuning in, there's an auction for a lot of items from Sex World.
5 legs and 1 arm. Deal.
Quit bragging.
Yeah. Yep. Silicone prosthetic breasts. Those are
No, keep going. The second ones look a little more.
These look like a nutsack.
Yeah.
It probably is.
Yeah, it probably is.
Lou Raguse just turned around.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he's on his way to sex work.
he's gonna try and
He's
going with the buy
investigator.
now.
yeah, well
Give
played,
us the
exactly.
material for an investigation.
I'll buy it before it hits the website.
These aren't even. These look like they could be men's boobs.
Well, okay, I mean, you don't need to judge.
Dude,
Yeah,
there's
man.
a sign here.
Really?
Just a sign, 20 by 30, that says Sex World, the adult superstore. And it's
See?
got two circles. It says blue B words, question mark, question mark, question mark. We can help.
Wow.
Deer camp.
That's
Let's
what I'm
go.
saying.
Yep.
That you were writing a letter.
I am not coming this year. I spent all my money in an
Can't
auction.
afford camp.
Yep.
Sauce will do sports after this. Marnie will join us. Lou Raguse from KARE 11 will join us. We'll play initials in a little less than an hour. John Creasel's here for one more segment. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Man. I've officially placed a few bids in case you guys are wondering. I'm flirting with the idea of bidding on the stainless steel waste container.
Oh, gross.
It's only $5, and can you imagine what has been in that trash can?
He's been on everything.
Yuck. There is a rug for sale that has a relatively high bid, and it's the logo. And Corey goes, yuck. I don't want anything that can absorb fluids.
He's right, though.
Yeah.
Man, there are so many Newport cigarette signs.
Yeah.
That must have been the jam. I wanted to bid on, there's like a bin of Uline shipping envelopes.
Yeah.
Like mailing envelopes, the padded ones.
Yeah.
For like $5.
Come on now.
Almost
That's
can't
not
afford
bad.
not to.
What about this Camel Smooth Character cigarette ad?
Yeah, come on, man. You love cigarettes.
Oh, my God.
Camels were so cool.
Oh my God, this
Buy
this
some
is
of this stuff.
okay. I can't believe this isn't going to go for more. This is a 10 Camel cigarette tobacco Christmas sign with Santa smoking a camel.
You have
you
to
gotta
have
buy that.
No,
I've
not,
gotta
not
have
Chris.
that.
You
Oh my
have to have
No,
it.
Hawk will buy it.
No, you
It's
like
Santa.
cigarettes?
Yeah, he likes Santa.
What page is that on, Chris?
That would let me see.
or don't you want to say because you're going to buy it?
I hope somebody else buys it because if they don't, I will. Let me see what page am I on here.
He was bidding on something that was a silhouette of a lady, but she didn't have a head.
Well, you know I like page 4, about midway down. It's the Sex World auction again on kbid.com. That's what we're covering right now.
Stainless steel waste container.
It's like $1 an hour.
I got it on KFAN.com/watch if anybody wants to see it.
Hang on, keep it up there, Zach. Oh, I gotta see.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip.
Hey, Kevin Garnett will make his return to Target Center on April 12th. They will retire his jersey next season, though, but he will be in attendance on April 12th. So that's sweet. Hang on, I got to see this Christmas sign. Hi, Martin.
This is lit.
This is some guy with pants on.
Yep. Merry
pants
Christmas for every smoker.
Oh, yeah. You have to
there's
get
Lou.
that, Hawk.
Oh, Lou's here.
Lou's here.
Then
What's up, brother?
I will hit the road because it's very crowded. You guys should all go to my website, johncreasel.com, and book me for a speaking engagement this year. johncreasel.com.
Love it.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Thank you, Johnny K. There he goes. He's not leaving to go to work. He's living. He's got some bidding to do.
Yeah, he's going
You
down
know what
to
he
an
does?
auction. Yeah.
I gotta have the Santa Claus thing. Don't nobody buy that from me.
Yeah, you got to buy it.
I'm buying it. Lou Raguse is over there saying hi to everybody.
Yeah.
He gave me a copy of his book. Marty's in there hugging people. Hey, look at him.
Yeah, there's Lou.
There he goes.
Look at that jacket the dude's got, man. Look at this.
He's a good looking guy.
Man.
And he gives Marnie a book.
You guys want me?
You just have a
Sit
seat
wherever
right.
you
We're on the
want.
air right
Yep.
now. Let him know we're talking right now on the air. Just throw those headphones
Oh,
on.
man. Look at the one Zach just put up. It's the camel guy, and it says smooth character, and then they're huffing darts and fishing.
Huffing darts and fishing.
Yeah.
That sounds perfect. Yeah. Man. Yeah. Lou, you got your headset on there?
ready.
There he is.
Good.
Okay, cool. Hey, welcome to the show, man.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. It's great to be here.
I don't know if you were listening or not, but we're bidding on things in the Sex World auction.
Yeah, I just about turned around.
Yeah, I understand.
Exactly.
I get it. Yeah, because you were headed to the bidding. You were going to do it live.
Lou, Marnie, Lou.
Yeah, we met in the elevator.
Oh, right on.
Marty.
That wouldn't go up because he didn't have a key card.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
Marnes,
that happens.
I went ahead and bid on that thing you wanted.
Which was it?
I can't say on the air, but I'll just say.
Okay, did you get the right size?
I think it's way too big. But
Oh, okay.
hey, you know
I
what?
don't-
You like
I
me,
don't.
like- okay, I know. I got it. I got
Thanks,
it.
buddy.
Yeah, I should have it. I'll
Okay.
keep an eye on it.
Yeah. Great.
On that note,
Lou,
Hey.
there's Lou.
your book is called Mastermind, a true story of his obsession, survival, and justice. You are also the author of the well-regarded Vanished in Vermilion. Did you hear us talking about it yesterday by any chance?
You know what? I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Did you know Lieber was from Vermilion?
Yeah, because I was working in Sioux Falls when he got signed by the Vikings. So I wasn't there when he got drafted. I was still in college at that point, but then it was a pretty big deal. You know, I worked at the station that they call Kelloland, and they kind of refer to their whole geographical area, their Kelloland. And so when Ben Lieber was coming back, you know, Vikings fans in Sioux Falls, it was a big deal.
Yeah, he said he read your book, really liked it. He
Yeah,
said
it's an honor.
it kind of made him visualize parts of Vermilion that he had forgotten about or whatever. That's
yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah, awesome.
Vanished in Vermilion, but this one's called Mastermind.
This one is it's a little more of a straightforward true crime story than Vanished in Vermilion. Vanished in Vermilion is a cold case and a little more cerebral, look at justice system. This is it looks at some of the same issues of how the system works and doesn't work. But essentially the story is this woman, Nikki Lenway. She is a crime scene investigator for Minneapolis police, and she was in a horrible relationship. And just when she thought that she was done with it, took a pregnancy test and she was pregnant. So all of a sudden she's tied to this bad guy. Tried to make it work, but that just made things worse. Eventually, in the midst of a horrible custody battle, she's on her way to pick up her son at a parenting center on University Avenue, and she's shot. Survives miraculously, but who wants her dead? But Tim, who goes by Atlas, her ex, he's inside with a rock solid alibi because he's doing a supervised visit with their child inside this parenting center. So then there's this is where I covered it for the news for KARE 11. It was a big investigation. There was a big trial, very interesting, to cover as a news story. But there was just so much that happened leading up to that shooting that the trial covered some of it, but didn't even scratch the surface. And so I knew it was one of those things that would connect with so many people, whether somebody has been in a relationship like that, not to the end, but similar to that, or everybody knows somebody where it's like, why are you doing this? Why don't you leave? And those are the kind of issues that I wanted to delve into with Nikki. And this is really her story from her perspective.
Man, you got to make some money in the true crime world outside of books, too. You should start doing some podcasts, put together some documentaries. There's a lot of money out there, Lou, in true crime. Let's make some cash.
Only so many hours in the day. That's the problem.
Yeah, I know.
That is the question. And how do you
Seems like a
decide
hard-working dude.
to choose a story? Like, why did you choose this story in particular?
So Vanished in Vermilion was like my passion project. Like, if I ever write a book, I'm going to write one about that. So it was successful, and I think more successful than the publisher thought it was going to be. And they reached out and they're like, hey, if you have a case that, that won't take you 5 years to write like Vanished in Vermilion did, but an interesting case, like let us know and we'll try to get something else published here. And I'm like, well, if this woman is willing to tell her story, I think this would be a great one. And they were like, oh yeah, sounds great. And so that's how it came together for this story, which was nice. It was on the tail of the success of Vanished in Vermilion that I got to do this book.
There's a whole genre of true crime. It feels like the podcast world has really opened up. Is it a fascination of just curiosity? Do you think people have? Is it an I don't want to say sickness because then it sounds like a bad thing, and I don't think what that curiosity is a bad thing, but. Some of this is like, I don't like scary movies. Sas and I don't like scary movies. No. So some of the true crime stuff, I can only go so far because especially if it is true, then it really freaks me out. Right. So how do you describe the audience that likes this kind of stuff? What category do you put those people
in?
So
a lot of it is subliminal. or, they don't realize why they like it, but there's actually been studies. So when I did a podcast at KARE 11 it was before the pandemic. Everything for me is either before or after, but it was on the Jamie Kloss case, which was this 13-year-old girl who was kidnapped and then escaped after 88 days. So when we were doing the podcast, they were fairly new. Like Serial was the one that everyone knew at that time, and there had been a couple others, but they weren't so widespread. But they were on the rise, and there were these studies done, and the audience is overwhelmingly female. It's like literally 80%, between 70 and 80%. Really? Yeah. And then the researchers were delving into those questions of why that would be. And a lot of it, they thought, went back to how men are more spontaneous and women are more planners and nest builder. And so it was like subliminal, preparedness. Like if something like this would ever happen to me, then I know how I would deal with it without realizing it. And that was one of the findings in the study, which I thought was interesting as to why people like true crime. But I think it's again, like a water cooler thing. Like, did you hear about this? I think it's kind of that kind of interest. And when you listen to these newer podcasts that are done, it's more of with that tone where if you were the victim family, I don't think you would like listening to some of that stuff, like the way that they talk about it. But like when we approach it from the news, it's kind of like a different perspective because it's usually more victim centered. And, you're always thinking about, well, what are they going to think when they see this?
Interesting.
All right, more with Lou Raguse after this. We can do some sports because we didn't get to much with Sauce. Marnie Gellner is here. We'll play initials at 8:15. $113,000 potentially up for grabs with the St. Paul Federal Credit Union initials jackpot. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
It's cooler than hell. Dude! Golly, ma. Lou, I need you to investigate what he ate yesterday. And all you got to do is come in my studio.
Gross.
It's getting to be ridiculous. And I understand. I get what I deserve.
Yeah, that's payback.
But my gosh, man. I don't walk into your studio and do that. Anyway,
Yes,
Lou
you do.
Raguse, aren't you glad you came in? It's good to see you, buddy.
It's great to be here.
Yeah, the book is called Mastermind, A True Story of Obsession, Survival, and Justice by Lou Raguse. Is it available right now?
Yeah, absolutely. It's on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, if you like to shop in stores. Other bookstores are getting it in, too.
Marnie's written a book. It's called How to Be Bad at Initials.
Oh.
Actually, Marnie has won a lot of them that I've listened to.
I know, yeah.
Well, you haven't listened in the last 3 weeks. Then, 'cause
Oh.
that's apparently when I published the book.
It's a downswing.
Just 3 weeks
I started
ago.
using mind tactics like this, and it's really thrown her off, Lou.
Yeah, congrats.
Well, I had to
The
listen for
mastermind.
Belle when she was in here. So,
Yeah. Right.
She did fine. She did fine.
She got one.
Yeah. Yeah. Has she been cussing a lot on air now that she's retiring?
she hasn't totally let it all fly
yeah, I
yet.
didn't know
Oh.
that. Right. I got to open the door. I can't breathe. Sorry.
Way to go, Sauce.
Well,
My Lord.
how do you think Max feels when
I
he
don't know.
sits in there with him?
I don't know.
Hey, we were just talking off the air, Lou Raguse, KARE 11, about you also covered the Ruby Slipper heist, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So when it comes to murders and fraud and heists, obviously you're covering all things that can be investigated, right?
Yeah, I mean, anything that interests me, really, I make a push
That
for.
was exactly my follow-up question. Is so how much say do you have? How much negotiation with your bosses? Where it's like, I think this case is super interesting, or they say, I think this one's better for our ratings and our viewers. How do you battle with the bosses?
Well, at this point, I have a lot of trust. So they do trust my instinct and my opinion on a lot of that. So I don't get told no a lot. Like, you can't cover this story.
What's that like?
Sometimes, though, obviously there's the big stories that need to be covered. And it's like, okay, if you can do that another day, then do it. But you need to do this today. It's snowing. 6 inches of snow. You got to be out there.
Right.
Stuff like that.
Sure. Is there anything that you have your eye on that's interesting?
I mean, talking about cold cases and stuff like that, in murders, there was actually one in my hometown of Wheaton, Minnesota, that is unsolved and it happened during the pandemic, so it didn't get a ton of exposure and stuff like that. It's not that there's any breaks in the case or anything, but that's one that I always have my eye on. That's really interesting.
Hey, speaking of cold cases, did you guys see this yesterday? I'll just read the headline. This is from CBSNews.com. An Arizona girl who vanished in 1994. She was 13, has been found alive.
What?
Yeah. So, but here's
Oh, man.
here's the kicker. Since they just verified that it's her and they found her, there's like zero details, right? They haven't said where she was, what happened to her, what condition. Like they basically said, we have her, we verified that it's her. So far as what I've seen, zero details because obviously for privacy concerns, whatever. So I don't know what has happened to her the last 30 plus years, but can you even imagine where she's been?
I got the impression that she didn't even want to be found or something like that. Or am I confusing two different stories
I don't know. So all it says is, May 19th, 1994, she was leaving home on foot to go to a stable where her horse was kept, never seen again.
Ugh.
Wow.
And they found her. But again, that was 32 years ago.
Right.
So she's like my age. She's like 45-ish.
For all we know, probably has a different name.
Exactly.
Hey, Lou.
Man, crazy.
One more thing about this. We'll get into Viking news. I swear to God, and sports and stuff like that. But Lou, I've written a couple of books. None of them any good, but I finished them, and that's always a cool thing, right? At what point during your book do you say, I'm just going to quit life and never write again? Do you ever get to the point when you're writing a book like this where you're like, I don't think I can finish this. This is never going to end. I don't know how I'm going to end this. It's kind of different, obviously, because you have true crime and you know what the ending's going to be when you start, kind of, right?
Yeah. And I don't write completely linear, from beginning to end.
Okay.
I jumped around and I have a computer program that makes it a little bit easier for doing that. But I would say it's more like until I reach that point that I dial in and this is like all I'm doing in all my time for a few weeks and I'm dialed in, then I finally get there. But yeah, it's like a hump to get over where it's like, dang, this is not going to get done or this is not going to be good.
It's a vulture.
And the key is, though, again, as the times change, the book's done, but now people want audiobooks too, right?
Yeah.
So at some point you're going to have to record it because people are going to want to hear it if they don't have time to sit down and read it. I'm not telling you what to do. This is your book. This is your money. This is your career. Sauce does a lot of voiceover work. Do you want to hear what maybe page 1, chapter 1 would sound like if he's...
You know what? Don't make it easy on him. Just open up to a random page.
Well, chapter 1 is especially good because it's in a woman's voice. So.
Ready? Sauce?
I just opened up to page 83.
All right, hang on. I want to flip ahead so I can see what
Chapter
you're doing.
12.
I'm not going to even read long. I'm going to close my eyes and be there.
This is the beginning of chapter 12.
And thank you, Radko, for bringing us this.
Mastermind by Lou Raguse. Let's see if this would be a good audiobook. Sauce, go.
At about 5:30 p.m. on August 16, 2018, just 12 hours before his flight to Vegas, Tim called the White Bear Lake police to let them know he was preparing to serve his ex-partner with custody papers.
Stop there for a second. He skipped the word loss in Las Vegas. Do you care if he kind of ad-libs or can you just say
Yeah,
Vegas?
no, freelance a little bit.
Okay,
That's cool.
freelancing.
Oh, wow.
Okay, good.
All right.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you,
interesting.
Lou.
A little more
Appreciate you.
drama into your voice because
Okay.
this is a true crime. Am
me
I
start
right,
over.
Lou?
Yeah, make it sound ominous.
And maybe just take a breath from time to time.
yeah, follow punctuation.
I don't want to be called out for breathing too loud on the air.
All right, do it again.
I wouldn't do that twice in one day.
Make it sound more ominous, though. Make it sound like scary and depressing.
At about 5:30 p.m. on August 16th, 2018, just 12 hours before his flight to Las Vegas,
Nailed it.
Tim called White Bear Lake police to let them know he was preparing to serve his ex-partner with custody papers.
I got to tell you, that is. I listen to a lot of audiobooks. That's not horrible.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That really wasn't bad.
He asked to speak to an officer about his fears of how Nikki was going to respond in the coming days.
That dramatic pause was because fears was in quotations.
Right.
So he was like, fears.
Yeah, I got that. I
You
could read it. I
emphasized
could hear
the
it.
word fears.
Wow, Lou, what do you think?
Well, that's good because this is a guy that to claim that he had fears was ridiculous. So I think you hit that note very well.
Wow. Well done, Paul.
It's not easy being a man in an abusive relationship, Tim told Officer Nathan Hook, who had driven to Tim's, what's that word?
Taking a shot.
Taekwondo.
Oh, God dang it.
Taekwondo studio to hear his concerns.
My God.
Leaning back in his chair inside his small office at World Taekwondo Academy,
Nailed it.
wearing black martial art pants and a gray tank top, Tim solemnly proceeded to
did
paint
what?
himself as a victim of physical abuse throughout his relationship with Nikki.
And scene. All right, Lou, yes or no? In or out? That's a no.
I would like to hear him read from Nikki's voice to really capture it. But I would say you haven't been cut yet.
Yeah.
No, perfect.
Where can we
I
find
think
Nikki's voice?
Chapter 1, right from the beginning.
Yeah, let's hear what Nikki would sound like in an audiobook.
Is she, by any chance, a Southern Belle?
I declare.
What if she's from Manitoba?
Canada?
Nope.
Nikki Lenway glanced at the clock on her dashboard and felt a sudden rush of panic.
I'm just glad he said clock.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to be late.
Okay.
I
That
can't
was
do
Nikki?
this. Yeah, I guess. I don't want to make fun of
This
this.
gal's from
Something bad
Minneapolis.
happened.
This is a Twin Cities story.
I don't want to make fun of it.
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
All right.
I feel bad.
Oh my gosh.
I think Lou, you're gonna have to read it on your own.
Yeah, or Hogs Daddy could do it.
I'm doing one for my friend right now.
What's the book called?
I can't tell you. I really am doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But I'm excited. But that's tough. Very cool, man.
Thanks. Yeah, I did the audiobook for Vanish and Vermilion.
Yep, you sure did. I listened to it.
My idea for this one was that they should have a woman do it because most of it is in the women's perspective.
Wow.
But they haven't done that yet. And right now, and Amazon put on some sort of like AI thing. And so I'm going to talk to them and I'll offer up to do the audiobook again for this one. Just there's a lot of people that have been asking me about it.
I got to tell you, man, I'm not saying this because I'm against AI at all. It's terrible.
I know.
I purchased 2 books
Really?
that were AI, and I didn't know it when I bought them. And you can tell because they don't do a great job of following punctuation.
Mm-hmm.
They really don't.
Yeah.
Drives me crazy. So yeah.
So Sauce,
stick
you're
to it.
as smart as AI.
Free
then.
Nando.
Sweet. Yeah, free Nando.
Yeah, free Nando.
That's right. Should we get Vikings news real quick?
Sure.
It's time for Vikings news on the Power Trip, presented by
Your truck accessories pro.
All right, I have none, except for the fact that Kirk Cousins, former Viking, agreed to terms with the Raiders. And it's interesting because of the Vikings connections, because their new coach is Clint Kubiak, who used to be here when Kirk Cousins was here. And is it Janoko? Is that how you say his last name?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Andrew Janoko is the Raiders' offensive coordinator, and he was also here when Kirk Cousins was here. So 2 guys in big-time spots for the first time, right? Head coach and offensive coordinator, and they both were like, yep, that's the guy that we need to bridge to free Nando.
Yeah.
Right, it's from Kirk to free Nando.
Lieber said yesterday on a draft podcast we did, he wouldn't be shocked if Kirk played 2 seasons for Oakland.
Wow.
That he would
Vegas.
start, for
Hard not
the
to do
Raiders,
that, yeah. Mm-hmm.
that he would start at least 2 seasons before
That's
Nando
interesting.
played.
That's interesting.
Because he thinks, his point was, he thinks a lot of these teams have seen what happens around the league when these guys start too soon and you can't really like reel it back in. So, and he thinks that Kirk is the perfect guy to show Nando how to run the offense.
And in your football opinion, Sauce, does Kirk Cousins still have 2 starting caliber NFL seasons in his body?
I mean, he didn't look like it last season, but he was coming off that injury.
I know he was coming off the injury, but now he has 1 more year on his.
This isn't
body.
like a Super Bowl team. I just think he's there to like not let the kid get destroyed behind a bad offensive line. And 2 seasons, I think it'd be a lot. I mean, and he's the number 1 overall pick. This isn't the 35th overall pick that they don't want to start right away. I think the fans will clamor for it. So I think 2's a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think he has 2.
What if they're snowballing this out in Vegas and they're planning on taking Scooch McGonigal with the 1st overall pick? What if this is their quarterback of the future and they're not taking dude?
I mean, yeah, but I don't know who
But you just fell asleep.
I was kidding. They're not going to do that.
Yeah, I don't know who they would take in his place.
No,
It's not like
he's
there's some
definitely
other stud defensive player they would take over him.
And Scooch just doesn't have the foot speed.
He just doesn't. You're right. You're so right. Yeah.
Speaking of that, when are we going to have your guy on, your draft expert
He's
on?
coming up pretty quick. He's he has to check in with his parole officer every day.
But he's not in jail anymore.
He's not in jail anymore. Not yet. He's the weekends
Finally here.
And just for reference, Kirk is 37. His birthday's in August, so he'll be 38 this NFL season.
Just getting started.
Yeah, the fair is also in August, right, Cor?
Can't wait.
Why do you got to do that to me?
Lou, do you like the fair?
Oh, I love it. Yeah. There was a point where I had gone every single year of my life because we, from rural Minnesota, we'd make the trip to the Twin Cities and go to the state fair.
Lou, you know what my dad's name is?
No.
What would you guess?
Kevin.
No.
That's a good guess, though. I like it. It's a good guess.
My dad's name, his Louis, but we call him Lou.
Okay.
You know what Sauce's son's name is?
I've heard Louis.
Yeah, Louis. Yeah.
And so I was called Louis.
What
as
a name,
kid.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good name.
In fact, like when I overhear my dad talking to people about me, I hear he still calls me Lou or refers to me. Louis was getting pretty upset during that basketball game.
Yeah. I call my son Lou Dog. So, yeah.
That's great.
Like Sublime.
Yeah.
It's a
correct,
fun name.
exactly.
He'll
Yeah.
grow up to be a fun kid.
Yeah, I hope. He's a fun kid already. But, yeah.
Maybe he'll grow up and solve crimes
Hopefully.
or investigate crimes or write books.
Yeah.
Did you see that stat of how much guaranteed money Kirk Cousins has made over his career?
Yeah.
It was like up there of the top of all time.
Sport Track yesterday tweeted out Kirk Cousins' $10 million guaranteed for 2027 means he will surpass Tom Brady in NFL career earnings. Cousins will be at 341 plus. Tom Brady at 333. Meat Sauce tweeted, "Pretty good for one playoff win."
I mean, it's not wrong. That's pretty good for one playoff
Pretty
win. How
dang
many do you
good.
think Brady won? All of them?
No, but a lot of them.
I mean, it's pretty good for one playoff win.
We agree with you.
Well, that was a dramatic sip after that point.
Thank you.
Very dramatic sip.
If you were reading the audiobook of Lou's book, would you do dramatic sips when something real big happens so
Yeah.
we knew?
Yeah. And I'd read ahead to prepare myself for any large words.
Like Taekwondo?
Yeah. Like Taekwondo.
I think you'd probably say, it all began with, I'm sick of this, the end.
Next.
Tom Brady won 35 playoff games.
Yeah.
35.
Pretty good.
Wowzers.
Yep.
Pretty
A little
good.
bit better than one.
Pretty good.
So where does Cousins have all that money?
Probably a Roth IRA.
Probably. A David
Is that
Lee
bad?
Roth.
I think there's a cap.
It's something boring and conservative.
Probably.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like McDonald's stock or something. That's like a guaranteed long-term win, but there's no fun.
That's what your daddy-o had, right?
Yeah, he just crushed. Lou Dog crushed on McDonald's stock back in the day.
Speaking of crushing, by the way, I'm going to do this real quick. Apropos of nothing. I have in front of me from SI.com, Meat Sauce Paul Lambert, the top paid player by position at every position in the NFL.
All right.
Current?
Top paid players at every position after NFL free agency. So at quarterback, who do you think the top paid quarterback in the NFL is right now?
Is it Joe
Per year?
Burrow?
It is not.
Wasn't it Dak until he redid his contract?
It is Dak right now.
It is Dak. Okay.
All right.
$60 million.
Oh, my.
Remember then they redid his contract though to get into the
Like
cap.
a
'Cause
dollar?
Beep, bop,
Yeah.
beep, boop, boop.
Yeah.
And then it's like, whatever. The Cowboys cap was fixed, but Dak's way up there.
And this is published 1 hour ago, so these are very up to date.
Fresh.
Yep. Running back, who do you think the top paid running back per year is right now?
I mean, I would guess it's Saquon.
It is. You're right.
Yeah.
$20.6 million per year.
Yeah, good for him.
What about wide receiver?
JSN.
Yeah.
It is
Yep.
$42.1 million a year. Will you investigate something for me, Lou? Investigate what it feels like to have that kind of cash, because it must feel pretty
it
good.
would.
Yeah.
Lou, who's the richest guy you know personally? Like in your
that's a
circle
great
of
question.
friends or, you know. Like
Personally.
do you party with somebody that's a multi-millionaire?
We know
No.
you party, just we don't know who you party with.
You know, like among friends, probably not. But if you were to look at the names in my phone, there's probably some Richies in there.
Yeah.
Especially, some of the old contacts from Sioux Falls. Some of those people have
They got oil money?
big
What do
money,
they got?
Big money over there.
You got Denny Sanford in there?
I don't have his number. You know, the coolest number that's in my phone right now is probably Marv Levy, the old coach for the Bills.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
How do you have his number?
I worked in Buffalo for 3 years, and I mean, what it's like there is you could call Thurman Thomas's wife and ask her for an interview. It's like
Right, yeah.
it's that close.
Dude,
Strange.
I like that city. I know the downtown's pretty old feeling and it's cold and stuff, but I like hanging out there. That's cool. It's a good sports city.
It's because there's casinos all over the
There's
place.
one casino downtown, and I love that casino. It's a great casino, Marnes. Am I right?
I've never been there.
right?
It's right beside the Bruins Stadium.
I just support the idea of it.
No, not Bruins. What is the Buffalo?
Sabres?
Sabres
You
Stadium.
are
Thank
red
you.
hot. Wait, do you just walk by it?
I walk by and wave it to people.
Yeah.
I like to make them feel cheerful.
Yeah, because casinos have so many windows.
So Marv Levy's still with us.
Yeah, he's 100.
No kidding.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a
Dang.
big deal when he turned 100.
Did you shoot him a birthday text? Happy birthday, Marv?
I thought about it, but you don't know the condition everyone's in, and I don't
Yeah,
want
for sure.
I don't want to be that
100
guy.
years old. Wow, man.
Man.
The rest of them are George Kittle. He's the best tight end, or the highest paid tight end at $19 million. Tackle, it's Laramie Tunsil. He makes $30 million a year. Tyler Smith is a guard for the Cowboys, $24 million a year. Tyler Linderbaum, the center for the Raiders, $27 million a year. Micah Parsons makes $46.5 million a year as an edge rusher. Chris Jones, defensive tackle, $31.75 for the Chiefs. You guys care about this. Fred Warner, 49er, linebacker, $21 million a year. Trent McDuffie, a cornerback, $31 million a year. And a safety, Kyle Hamilton for the Ravens, $25 million.
Oh, we didn't need him.
Wow, linebackers are getting screwed.
They
the
are.
top guys are only just over 20.
Yeah. You know,
What a joke.
What do you think the highest paid punter in the NFL makes per year? It's the New York Giants' Jordan Stout.
Who used to be the Ravens guy.
No one cares.
I'm going to go $8 million.
I'm going to say 2.5.
Yeah, 3.5.
5.
4.1 million.
4.1.
There you go.
Good for him.
What about place kicker?
$1 an hour.
What about place kicker? Houston Texans, Fairbairn.
Yeah.
Let's
He's
go.
good.
If punter's 4 and change, then kicker's got to be 6 and change.
5.5.
6.5. You nailed it, dude.
You're good,
There you go.
Carlos.
You're good at that. There you go.
Now do hosts at the fan.
Host at the fan, number 1.
Yep.
By a mile.
Yes. Standing by.
Meets us Spallman.
Oh!
Yeah, he gets paid by the minute.
Yep. I
Congrats. You are the Dak Prescott
do. Yep.
of the fan.
Ack-ack-a-dack.
Terrible when it matters.
My wife thinks I get free canes for life. Does that count for money?
Yeah. You paid
You
for
can't
a
even
lot
put
of
a price on that.
Can't put a
graduation
price on that.
parties.
It's compensation.
It is compensation. Somebody might be crazy rich in like 20 minutes
Let's
when we do
go.
the initials jackpot and somebody gets a shot at $113,000. Carl's sitting right over there. Carl was our first ever winner. Carl won $31,500 because he's a narcissist. He guessed his own initials. CR was correct, and now
He
he's
knew it
rich
would
as
pay
hell.
off. He knew it.
Exactly. Eventually,
Smart.
narcissism pays off. More with Lou Raguse, Marnie Gellner, and the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.